What's up, y'all? My name's Totem Trouser, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Ball Z. This might seem a little odd that we're here, and I'll explain that in a second. But this is post-recorded. What happened was a mic failure, or I think a Fraps issue. I think my first Fraps issue in like 3 years of using Fraps, where it just didn't record my microphone for 2 episodes. So what I did is I put the 2 episodes together. It's only like a half an hour long. They were short episodes, and I'm just gonna do it that way. Now, what that was right there, last time, if you recall, I had to get Goku up to level 70. Basically, I was just showing that I used the area behind Goku's house just to train, and I was giving a little demonstration. But now that we're that good, oh God, I don't even remember. Yeah, this is like 2 weeks after the fact, because the whole me having to, I hate post-recording stuff, so the whole me having to do post-recording thing kind of pissed me off. So I just kind of let it sit for a little while. And that probably wasn't the best thing to do. But hey, what you gonna do? So anyway, yes, we are going into the area to get to Babidi's ship, was the last time. Yep, and there's Babidi's ship. I don't know why they just have that icon there. Kind of a little spoiler, but I've noticed with these games, they kind of spoil a lot of things just because they expect you to know, the story, because why would you get this game if you weren't already a Dragon Ball Z fan? But yeah, that was me. Hey, look, I'm to level 70, and then this was me just checking my character levels. I didn't realize Gohan was level 66. That will come into play in a second. Not in a second, but probably later on in the video. So I'm just scanning the Majin fighter here. And this is not how this post-commentary is going to go. I think I had to do 1 or 2 post-commentary episodes in Final Fantasy. And what I did was, considering it was the same situation where it was like 2 weeks old, I just went off the fucking wall bonkers, which is what I'm gonna probably do in this episode, because, the only real thing that ever keeps me constricted to talking about the games is the fact that I am playing the games and I'm already focusing on the games, so it's easier for me to articulate what I'm saying if it's the same thing I'm focusing on currently. Now, if it's a situation like this where I honestly don't even have to fucking look at the goddamn game, I can talk about whatever the hell I want. Speaking of which, lost 3 subscribers, gained 1. Those 3, why? I thought we were cool. That one, thank you. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know who you are. It's probably in my email somewhere. I haven't checked my email in a long time. I normally don't. But whoever you are, I do very much appreciate it. Thank you. I could find out who you are, and I probably will, and I don't know what I'll do. I might just put that into, oh, hey, look, I got the 2-person instant transmission. I'll go over that in a second, too. I used to leave a comment like, hey, thanks for subscribing on their comment boxes, but 1, no one ever checks those anyway on their channel, and 2, that would require me to get a Google Plus account, which I have still not done. I refuse. Fuck Google Plus. Anyway, so yeah, this is the time where I realized that if I have the mana for it, which is what I will be referring to it as, I can instant transmission twice. And as Goku is going to progress in levels throughout the game, I will be able to do it. I think I've maxed it at 3, but there's a very high chance that that is not what I need to do. Or that is, that I can get it a little bit higher. But this game, other than the gates, aren't necessarily grindy. That's also something I'm gonna, well, I did originally go over in last episode, is this game isn't really grindy. Nor is it, like, that equipment stuff really never matters. Sorry about that. For example, when I was a child, I didn't really understand the whole equipment system very well. And that shirt I'll go into in a second. And I just kind of put the stuff on that looked cool, or the newest stuff, and I got through the game just fine. So, what that white shirt we got is, come on, Goku, Eric. Come on past Eric. 2 weeks ago, Eric. Stop looking at the fucking shoe that does nothing. Thank you. Yeah, see, I have no equipment. Okay, so this dirty shirt, maybe you should get this clean before you wear it. I didn't test it out in this video. I would test it out next video. But I'm pretty sure if you take that to Bulma's mom, she cleans it for you. And it gets a little bit better. But, yeah. I can't equip anything. I have these levels. See, I didn't really understand this as a kid, for some reason. Doesn't really seem that hard. But, I mean, to this day, I still don't know exactly what all those stats do. I'm assuming strength is, punching, power, I don't know, probably energy, like the key blast and stuff, endurance, defense, I don't even know the fourth one. I think it might be speed, and then the level. If I don't have a high enough level, I can't equip the item, which is what you saw there with that talisman. But anyway, yeah, so it's been like 2 weeks since I played this game. I really actually wanted to play this game, but there was a couple things. One, I lost my Xbox controller. I just learned instant transmission level 2, by the way. It does nothing other than it makes me hit a little bit harder. So yeah, I lost my Xbox controller, so that was fun. And by lost, I mean I thought I left it at my buddy Alex's house, and I didn't. I brought a bunch of games to Alex's house and a spare controller, and I brought all those back. Like, all of them back, the controller included. But I didn't see the controller when I got home at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I just assumed I had left it at his house. And then it was like a week before I can get back over there, only to find out that it's not there. And I had to, then I looked through my car to see if it fell out. And then I cleaned my room today, and I looked at the bag, and I lifted it out, and I was like, oh, it's right fucking here. God damn it. That 120 door, obviously can't do much about that now. I think, don't quote me on this, 120 is the maximum level you can be. I think though. Like I said, not sure. It is really hot in this room. So take off all your clothes. No. I need to stop umming again. This is weird. So yeah, in the meantime, I was just, like, I wanted to get back to playing this game, but I didn't have a fucking controller. And also, I knew I would have to slog through this stuff, which, like, for you guys, I hope it's entertaining. For me, post-commentary is boring as shit. Like, terrible. And it's so much extra work. Oh, this dude, do you know Yajirobe? I heard that Yajirobe hates it when you run around him 3 times in a counterclockwise direction. Don't ask me how I know that. That dude is such a stupid fucking character. That's how you get, I think, Yajirobe's sword as a Z-Fighter exhibit. Or is Yajirobe something? Or it's something, you get a Z-Fighter exhibit from it. And yeah, the only way you were gonna know to do that is if that dude tells you. So, by the way, I fucking hate those guys, with a burning fiery passion, a little, laser beam hand dudes. And you'll see later on in the video why. Because they get really fucking, I mean, they already are really fucking annoying, but, they get really fucking annoying, like, really bad, and it's annoying. So, I wanted to keep playing this game, and I am, thankfully now. I think at some point right there, I fucked up my stat distribution, but I can't rewind and see, or else that would fuck up my, my fucking sync, and I don't want that. Right there, with certain people, I think it's like, I know in specifics one guy later on in the game, you can instant transmission on them more than once. I thought it was with big characters. It still could possibly be with big characters. I'm not certain. I think this is me demonstrating the same. Oh wait, no, I had to get a scan on him. So I thought about actually playing a few games in the meantime, like for the channel. One of which is Pokemon Emerald, but I don't know if I want to Nuzlocke that or if I want to just straight up play that. Mainly just because I haven't played Pokemon Emerald in years, and I'm the kind of Pokemon fan that like every you know couple months I need to start a new game on one of them, and I burned myself out on X and Y. Alec, the dude I just mentioned, trying to get me back into it, and it's working. I didn't do the Battle Chateau stuff, so I've been doing that, and I mean it's okay. I'm training up like a Milotic, a Dragonair, and a Crobat while I do that, so That's pretty cool. That was kind of cool. I like free swim the laser and got to duck out of it. If I don't play that, I got Thief Gold, and I played a little bit of the first level of that, and I lost, but it was really, really fun, and I want to give that another go. And like while I was recording that, I was thinking, man, like this would be really good for me to record, because like I was doing gold. And we're gonna, one sec. Hey, come look at this. It looks like the ground here has been disturbed recently, like it's been dug up or something. Okay, come on, man. Hey, there's Spopovich and Yamu. Of course, it's so obvious now. This is why we couldn't find his spaceship. He buried the whole thing underground. Did I really take this long to read this out loud the first time? Look, someone's coming out of the ship. Dabura, that cursed wizard, managed to ensnare the king of demons. Everyone has the same voice. Which one is Dabura? The tall one. He's the king of the demon underworld. It's a shadow world on the other side of two sides of the same coin. You may be the strongest in this world, but the dark world, the demons, Dabura is the strongest by far. Ha! Fuck you, fast me. Who's that little guy? Is he Babidi? Yes, don't underestimate him because his size. He's the most dangerous of all. His magic is able to keep a being like Dabura under his control. So imagine the kind of horrors he can inflict on this world. If he's so strong, what's keeping him from coming up here and keeping us from falling under his spell? He seeks the evil desires in a person's heart. Once he discovers them, he manipulates them and enhances them and ultimately controls them. That's how Dabura was captured. That is why only the pure of heart like us have a chance of fighting him. Well, that works for most of us. But what about Piccolo? He hasn't always been one of the good guys, you know. Grrr. Dude, 3/5 of you haven't always been the good guys. Actually, Krillin, I think, was an antagonist in early Dragon Ball. So, boys, what do you got for me? It's the energy you asked for, Master. It's stored inside. Walkity walk, walk, walk. There you go. You've done well. We are now one step closer to achieving our goal. It's a shame that your business with me is finished, because I'm afraid I have no more use for you, and blows his ass up. Blows his ass up. Too bad. I really like them. Wonderful, isn't it? Before he perished, did you see the look of fear in his eyes? It pleases me to no end to see how easily humans are frightened. And those were only 2 of them. There are millions left to torment. My beard is really gay. Oh, and there's something done. Yes, Master! It appears we have some company. Spopovich and Yamu will follow. Indeed, the fools are well hidden! There are 7 of them in all! One of them is Supreme Kai! And 3 of them possess an enormous level of energy we can use! Let's go a long way towards reviving Majin Buu! More than that, and these 3 alone will find more than enough energy for that. They want to revive Buu with the energy from us. Babidi is going back inside, but Dabura is staying behind. I like the idea of Dabura yelling the ends of his sentences. I like that in the original recording. Oh, he knows we're here, so I'm going to do that again. Now let's begin! Oh no, I should have warned them. It's one of Dabura's special powers. Anything he spits on turns... Okay, come on. I know I'm a faster than that. To stone! But don't worry, we can still defeat Dabura. They'll turn back. If we can defeat Dabura, they'll turn back to normal. Yeah, just kill the King of Demons. No biggie. I leave you one last chance to run! Take it unless you want to end up like your friends! What are we waiting for? After him! No, they're counting on the fact that you'll charge into their spaceship to stop them. Save for all of us if you wait out here. Do what? Sorry, but we just can't do that. Don't you understand? It's a trap. It's a trap. And patience has never been our strongest virtue. I fucking love this part. We have to defeat Dabura and turn our friends back to normal. Okay, so my favorite part of that entire segment is, it continues on. But like Supreme Kai is like, guys, this is a really, really bad idea, and they're all like, probably. And this is where my heart breaks, because I need Gohan to be level 85. and he's level 66. So I had to grind for like 20 minutes. And that's not in this episode. I managed to cut that out. And by cut that out, I mean just record it off camera. But we're luckily, since that was it, this is initially the end of the first episode. But yeah, this is initially the end of the first episode, but we're gonna keep it all rolling together. So I'm just kind of showing the area in which I'm gonna grind. Basically, gonna punch the shit out of these guys. And you see how it boosts me up. I'm gonna punch the shit out of these guys, and then I don't know if I show it. They do end up killing me because they do hit me really hard. But after that, I'm a run down. And, yeah, see, I died. But after I kill these guys, I run down and fight the dude with the flamethrower. Oh. Well, that's what happens when I die, guys. I fast forward until I get back. I don't know why I'm showing all this. Like, me in the past was weird. I probably had some excellent things to say here. But I don't now. Right, Thief. I haven't played a lot of Thief, and the episodes would be really fucking long. This is the original Thief we're talking about, by the way. So, I don't know if I want to do it. But if I did do it, well, I don't know. Because if I feel like both of these games could, like, it'd be really hard for those two to coexist. Also, with the football thing, that hasn't stopped at all. It's just that me and Jihad haven't recorded any episodes, and we haven't had time to record any episodes, but we should be getting back to that soon. Oh god, you know what I didn't account for? Having to take a piss. Because I gotta. I'll figure something out with that. Okay, yeah, see, I'm just basically showing my grinding route. And then in a few minutes, or once I beat this thing up, which will probably take a few minutes, it'll probably just cut to me being, yep, there we go, that was awkward. So yeah, this is me making a joke about Gohan reading, because who reads? Fag. But for real, this is the next episode, and I'm doing my intro now, and now I'm not. And Gohan should be level 85 now. Okay, I'm scanning my dad. I don't remember what this segment is. Scanning Krillin, scanning Piccolo. Notice that Supreme Sky's buddy is fucking dead. Like, they really don't make a note on that. Okay, I'm 85, sweet. So, oh right, I'm showing off some of the stuff I got. I got a couple demon masks, and I got that snorkel. That snorkel, combined with flippers, which I also think I get, helps you fish. I don't really think I commented that much on it, but it is like the thing that helps you collect more fish for Korin, which I don't know if I show that in this video, if I show that in the next video, but that is the thing that does. Now, that Bing was a live stream starting when I recorded this, not when I initially did this. And that was me checking to see who it was, and me being like, man, I really want to watch that. And I did after I recorded this, which is why this is a really short episode. But now we're inside Babidi Boo. Get it? Babidi Babidi Boo. Get it? Get it? It's a bad pun. So yeah, I played this entire segment with Gohan for some reason, but this is the inside of Babidi's ship. I initially thought it was just a boss gauntlet, because in the actual show it is. And to some extent it is. You're gonna have to activate like these little terminals. And why am I stopped? Okay, that was weird. Right, I remember what this was. I was like, I actually kind of lost the will to record, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just cut it and scrap the recording. And then I realized I had saved in Babidi's ship, and there was no way of me getting out of there until I beat Babidi. So I was like, well, fuck. So I just recorded a really short episode. But yeah, if you go in here, yeah, these little terminals, you gotta make them green. And there should be 3 of them. And once they light this up, you're golden. I think this was actually almost cut and paste from a segment in Legacy of Goku 2, because I really strongly remember it. Yeah, to get to Dr. Giro's place was kind of the same thing. But I also think there was a desert or something where I got that to do that, or I had to do that. Speaking of Boost or Legacy of Goku 2, I still need to actually finish that game. That was another. You know what? No, this wasn't my first Fraps issue. That was my first Fraps issue because it corrupted or something, and I lost. And like the episode just ends at like the Boo Cell Juniors attacking everyone, and I would have to replay that entire game to get to that point again, and I don't know if I want to do that yet. Eventually, I probably will, but unless there's a way I can download like a save state of that boss fight, because that wouldn't be so bad. But well, that will come into play. I'll probably pull a Sugar Conroy and do the bonus episodes and all that for that like 6 years after the actual game is finished. But yeah, so I missed the little thingy. But once you complete these 3, you're down to go through the door, and it leads to a boss that you fight in the anime. And when that comes to play, we'll talk more about it, because this actual first boss, it kind of throws you for a loop in the best way possible. I'm talking too much. But yeah, if I did do Thief, I'm not sure it would coexist well with this game. And I'm not sure I want to blind Let's Play that, because I don't know how long that game is, and I don't know if that. I mean, obviously that game, it's a cult. I'm not even sure if it's a cult classic. It's just a classic, so it can't be bad. I'm just not sure if I'm down for it. Anyway, so you couldn't resist the challenge of a good fight. You have no idea what you got yourselves into. Once outside the ship, there's no way out. The only hope of escape now is to destroy Babidi. Well, that's what we came to do, isn't it? I'll solve all your problems right now and blow this place into oblivion. You know you won't. The sudden shock can accidentally set Majin Buu free. To the degree which you've underestimated him is astounding, don't you understand? Welcome, fellow warriors. You arrived at the end of Stage 1. What's Stage 1? Master Babidi is at the bottom of the ship. We are currently at the top level of the ship, also known as Stage 1, and there's no way of getting down to him. Unless you beat the boss warrior that appears at the end of each stage. But don't worry about that, because none of you will make it out of Stage 1 alive. Alright, who gets to fight first? I'll fight him. I want to get this over as quickly as possible. Wait, you don't intend to fight by yourself, do you? Of course I do. What other way is there? Do you not realize that as I destroy you, every ounce of energy you have will be absorbed by the ship and channeled directly into Majin Buu? You will not survive this battle with Poi Poi. Death is certainly. It's a certainty. This guy is really annoying. I've had enough of your talk. Why don't you stop talking and start fighting? Grr, angry face. I think you fail to understand me. Do you realize where I'm from? I'm from the planet Zoo. A place where gravity is 10 times that of Earth. That gives me the advantage. If it was 500 times the gravity of Earth, you would have an advantage. I was training at 450 times gravity just the other day, and I didn't break a sweat. You're bluffing. Try me. Okay, so I thought, like, this boss battle is supposed to be really easy. I didn't expect it to be one fucking punch. I was gonna end the episode on that boss battle, actually. And I couldn't, because I thought it was gonna take like a minute or two. And it totally didn't. So I play as Vegeta now, and I rush through, kind of just to, I try and save. Or do I change the Goku? Because Goku's the next fight. The order, if you guys want to know, it goes Vegeta, Goku, Gohan. So if you wanted to fight in order of that, do so. But if you don't care, then you don't care. Which all your characters should be, especially like Vegeta has the easiest fight. Goku is actually like a legitimate fight, and I know Gohan is. I don't remember who Gohan fights. I think I know who it is, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I know who it is, but I'm not sure. Anyway, not the point. The point is, that's the order it goes. So, like, you can probably get a good couple, maybe like a level or two out of these guys. This is the point where I say fuck it and just walk past all these dudes because I don't give a shit. And you really don't, like, this is where these dudes get super annoying. Because these are the kind, these guys will dodge the way of your energy blast, as you can see. But they dodge your energy blast, and then they start having shields. Like, they are a genuinely annoying enemy. Ugh. So yeah, I think I tried to give him the... Yeah, there we go. See that? I'm hitting him and nothing's happening. And that's why he's such a pain in the ass. Yay, level 77. Whew. I try to get both of them in this blast, and I guess I do. But it doesn't matter because those dudes also have really high defense, and like these lasers. Look at this. This is such bullshit. People are fighting outside my window. That's nice. But by the time you finish, like, getting stunned by their blast, they're ready to hit you with another fucking blast. So it's just like, oh, well, fuck you too, you know? I hope that doesn't pick up on the recording, because they're saying some really offensive things. I think I heard the word faggot thrown around out there a couple times. My neighbors argue a lot because it's just a house full of homeless dudes that my crackhead neighbor took in from my other crackhead neighbor. I live in a good neighborhood, you guys. And they argue a lot over there, like a whole lot of arguing. But yeah, basically there's one like a lot of the homeless dudes are actually kind of cool. I've talked to a lot of them, and like a lot of them, you know, are either just drunks or actually just genuinely nice people that just are down on their luck. And then there's one specific guy who fights everyone and yells a lot, and he's the one outside my window right now screaming at one of the drunk dudes, calling him a faggot and telling him to come out and fight even though he has cancer because he's a scumbag. And that's my life in drama. Honestly though, I really don't give a shit. Because as far as I'm concerned, I want that entire house evicted because they annoy me. They annoy, like, I don't even care if some are nice and like some are really cool with my mom and shit. Like, that entire place is absolutely horrendous. The partying late at night, like super loud, super noisy. There's all sorts of undesirables. This looks like the end of stage 2. Since I fought the last one, you can have this one, Kakarot. Hey, what's happening? Babidi uses magic to change their area. That had to pick up. Okay, come on, dude. Come on. Come on. I'm probably explaining something about this boss fight. Like, oh yeah, I expected the old boss fight with Vegeta to do this, not here. Because I think in the anime it does. But in this one, I guess since it was just such an easy boss fight, they didn't even count it. And this is Yako. Boy, he sure is ugly. Yes, he is. Yummy, which one of you do I eat first? This is stage 2 boss? This is stage 2 boss. Why do I have to fight this one? He sure looks kind of dumb to me. Huh? Be careful. I know this monster. His name is Yakan. That was close. The strongest being in one of the fiercest monsters in the universe. Anyway, so Yakan's whole deal is that he absorbs light. So any kind of ki blast you use on him, which I'm going to show right here, he has the fucking Togoro sword swing bullshit. Anyway, and look, see, he's not even being affected by it. It actually heals him. Now, in the anime, the way Goku fights them, or fights this dude, is he keeps turning Super Saiyan, and the dude keeps absorbing the light until he gets so fat he explodes. Not the way you beat him in this game. You actually just fight him like a normal boss, an annoying boss, but a normal boss nonetheless. So he has these little mini Yakons that suck, because that you pretty much are like reliant on hitting them with ki blasts, but they can't get hurt by ki blasts. So yeah, it kind of fucks you here. The strategy I'm doing right here is I'm trying to isolate them, because if you can get one in a stun lock, you can you don't have to worry about that tongue. However, there's like one behind him. That tongue fucking kills you, because you can see the long ass range it has and all that jazz. Instant transmission does not affect their health gain. It actually it doesn't count as a key move, so you can totally use it to damage these guys, which I do, because why wouldn't I? However, this is another annoying thing about Yakan. He guards like a motherfucker. I'm trying to see if the whole Super Saiyan thing works with him. It does not. He doesn't try to, like, the entire fight, he doesn't try to absorb me or anything. But yeah, this is all he does. He also has the stupidest fucking face ever when he's getting hit. By the way, guys, this is the rest of the fight. It's just me just punching him into a wall. Yakan is really annoying because he has a lot of defense for someone who barely fights. The little Togoro move he has with his arm claws and the energy blast is pretty much it. And the little hiding and having little baby Togoros, little baby Yakans coming out. Other than that, if you can get by that and just pretty much do what I'm doing right here, which is just corner fucking him, you're gonna have a good time. Which, like I said, shouldn't be necessarily hard. So yeah, while this is going on, today was my mom's birthday. My sister actually texted me. She's like, "Hey, tell your mom I said happy birthday." She's my half sister. We have different moms. She's like, "Tell your mom I said happy birthday." And I was like, "What?" Oh God, it's mom's birthday. So I was like, "Hey mom, I'm gonna go get food. You want anything?" And she asked for like tacos, and I was like, "Okay, cool." And I ran out and bought her a present, and Jimbo, give me my tobacco. That's what that dude just said. But yeah, pretty much that's it. But yeah, no, I bought her like a cake and some cigarettes because my mom smokes. And that was good enough for her. She's a simple person. Anyway, so I do believe that is the end of the episode. Yep, looks like I'm about to finish up. My name is Totem Trouser. Stay beautiful. I love you guys. I need to work on new outros, I think.